Recently, I posted some shorts telling you guys about how I hosted a legendary Minecraft SMP, and in this video, I'm going to tell you about what happened during the duration of the server. I also wanted this server to have a kind of twist, like legendary weapons, but I couldn't really find a plugin that could suit this very well, so I decided to code my own. But wait, scratch that. I'm lazy. I don't want to code anything, but I do have a friend who's willing to code. So, I think you know where I'm going with this. So, I basically just gave him the commission and we were ready to go. Oh, but you thought that was it? No. Something always has to go wrong. And in this case, it's literally weeks of the legendaries going wrong. The ability's not working. The lore is wrong. The damage isn't enough. And, we got it done in the end, but I still wasn't satisfied. I mean, it is my server. I should be doing something to contribute. So I decided to code one of the legendaries by myself. This item would be the Void Mace. But before the server even started, I'd already begun practice fighting with the legendaries. I practiced with my good friend Awk Response, who you should subscribe to, by the way, and two other people. Oh yeah, these guys. I am so sorry. Okay. Now I'm not really sorry to this guy. He's kind of a bum. He didn't join because he had to go eat with his grandparents every single day. But the other guy's not a bum. He's my teammate. Let me tell you more about him. His in-game name is It's Me Lumo. And you might have seen him in some of my videos before. I mean, he's kind of a long-term teammate for me, because we team on basically every single server we both join. He's more of a grinder, not a PvPer, and that's perfect for me, because I'm a PvPer, I'm not a grinder, I'm lazy as hell. And going into the event, I was really nervous. I didn't know how long I would survive against 10 people, but luckily for me, no one plays on the school SMP, so I only have to survive against 5 people. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Anyway, there's one more thing you guys should know before I get straight into the event. This server is a money SMP, and I don't really want to make a whole nother portion on that, so I'm gonna use the short that I already made. I recently started a legendary weapon SMP, like Ultra SMP, but there's money involved. Now let me explain to you the ways to get money. This is a full list of the ways to get money, but just to be sure, I'll break them down for you. The first way is to kill me, valued at the highest amount, $100. The second way to get money is if someone on your team kills me, and in that case, then the team splits the money. The third way to make money is by getting the Dragon Egg, which is worth $25. The fourth way to make money is you get $1 for every 3 kills you get. The fifth way to get money is to obtain a legendary weapon, which is pretty obvious. As I said, it's a legendary weapon SMP. Each of these are worth $10. The last way to get money is to kill this random bum. No one likes him, and he's worth $5. Needless to say, I don't really want to give out much money, so if you guys could to subscribe, that would help me out a lot. Alright, thanks. There's also another way to get money. It's if you kill my teammate, you get $10, and if no one kills me, my teammate gets the $100. Also, before I forget, here are the recipes to make the legendary weapons. There would be a 3-hour grace period on the first day, and after that, killing anyone was allowed. I also installed the lifesteal plugin, and there were altars all across the map where you had to go to craft legendaries at. Also, I didn't really have an altar plugin, so the way to craft legendaries was they just brought the items to the altars and then I just gave it to them in creative mode. And without further ado, let's get into the actual event. Now, we were about like 1.5 hours in, and something weird already happened. Someone got banned. They died 10 times when PvP was off. Every single time to full damage. I don't even know how someone manages that. Like, how bad do you have to be? And to add insult to injury, their teammates refused to revive him. I told them that if they burned all the hearts that they got from his deaths, that I would bring him back to life. And they were like, no, he's not worth that. Then, after I finished getting the villagers in the base, I saw that another player was going for the only mace on the server. So you already know I had to contest that. And just like that, I had the only mace on the server. I then built the mob farm and fixed an issue with the plugin where people's hearts were being reset every time they logged off the server. I also rolled mending and got almost maxed gear. This made me think that I was ready to go for kills.
Nice. Like, are people actually gonna play on the server, bro? Cause if I'm gonna grind a lot if people are gonna actually play, but bro.
Yes, bro, it's the first day. Just give them some time. They're probably just taking a break or something. Just let them rest for a bit, bro. They'll be on tomorrow, tonight, sometime.
Yeah, that's true.
I then went to the custom structure where you craft the axe and took all of the materials inside. And then after that, I went to the ancient city beneath the temple to find god apples.
Yeah.
And then after that, I jumped a guy, but then he just logged out immediately, so I had to add a rule for combat logging as well. I then gathered gold in the nether for about 2 hours. Bro, oh my god, a fortress, oh my god, bro, finally, I can get pots now. I then brewed some pots and now had a full fighting kit. Now I went to the nether again in search of netherite upgrade templates. Finally a bastion, bro. Finally. after a long time of grinding, I finally had enough materials to craft the axe. But at this point, I didn't craft the axe because I wanted to give the other server members a chance. But later on, I remembered the axe is worth $10, and I don't want to give away $10, so I just crafted it. Like, I don't really care about you. I want to keep my money. But before that even happened, I found a guy that I could slime out, and I was bloodthirsty, so this was actually really fun. He's also the second best PvPer on the server, by the way, so like, it's kind of sad how fast I slimed him out.
Like Pat Riley, got them tools for your body parts, like O'Reilly. I ain't joking, nigga. My name ain't Ricky Smiley. Fall up in the club and we start wildin'. I keep a lot of heat, like Pat Riley. Got them tools for your body parts, like O'Reilly. I ain't joking, nigga. My name ain't Ricky Smiley. Fall up in the club and we start wildin'. These niggas out here snitching, they with the rat pack. Hit 'em with the chopper.
And not gonna lie, bullying him like that was actually very fun, believe it or not. So my very first kill of the server was on the second best PvPer. I mean, sure, he wasn't geared, but whose fault is that, you know? Anyway, after that, I went on to craft the axe. Now, let me tell you a bit more about this weapon. Its name is the Viridian Great Axe. After a little digging around the village they were at, I found the entrance to their base. And right as I was descending into the base, one of the team members joined. But he wasn't inside his base, so I decided to camp it out for a while. But literally no one came, and no one was trying to fight me, so it was time to enact phase 2 of my plan. Going undercover. Now, my friend had recently given me an alt account, so this would be perfect. I could use this alt, go on the server, and get kills without anyone even knowing it was me. The alt's name was MalH21, but that sounded kind of weird, so I changed it to Helixic. I told everyone else on the server that it was my friend's account, but it actually wasn't. It was never my friend's account. It was mine. But first, I kind of slammed this guy out on accident, but, heart to heart, I guess. And after that, I headed over to their base to see if I could get any kills. At this point, I was just hiding in the walls when nothing happened, so I just got off and did some PvP with my friend. So what is it with people and breaking the rules? Because I was about to jump this guy named Super Squash, and then 10 seconds later, he just logs out, and I can't do anything about it because I'm undercover. I can't tell him it's me. So this guy named Akhefe was just genuinely sliming out the other team, and we knew where their base was, so we decided to head over and try to get some kills ourselves. While I was on my way to the base, I found one of their teammates, and immediately slimed, bro. Yeah, he didn't have a chance. Then after that, I had enough stuff to craft the mace, so I did. And I'm just gonna say the other team is so bad that they all died and lost their gear, so I had to summon in gear for them from creative to stop them from quitting. And then even after that, they lost their gear multiple times, and I had to give them gear again. They like genuinely hated whoever was playing on this account, but like that account was the one giving them gear, and I was just in their base trying to help them pack up. But they just started jumping me, so you already know what I had to do.
Like Pat Riley, got them tools for your body parts like O'Reilly. I ain't joking, nigga. My name ain't Ricky Smiley. Fall up in the club and we start wildin'. I keep a lot of heat, like Pat Riley. Got them tools for your body parts like O'Reilly. I ain't joking, nigga. My name ain't Ricky Smiley. Fall up in the club and we start wildin'. These niggas out here snitching, they with the rat pack. Hit 'em with the chopper, that's the rat trap. Find 'em in that trash bag off the interstate. House full of gangsta niggas never.
And they just kind of got embarrassed. It was really easy as well. Like they didn't even put on their helmets. They still had their pumpkins on. Like, give me a challenge at least. After that, they decided to make a new base somewhere else, so I wouldn't know where it was. And I just followed them and marked down the cords, so they kind of failed. After that, I transferred the gear between accounts, and now had 4 extra hearts on my main, as well as 2 netherite pieces. I then went mining the nether for what has to be like the 5th time to get more golden apples, because apparently I don't have like enough. This is very common. You don't see me doing this a lot, and I mean a lot. Now it was day 3, and it was time for the event that awarded the spear legendary weapon, Juggernaut. I'm not cheating here. I'm just using creative to give the Juggernaut gear. Just don't mind that. Anyway, what's gonna happen is this cutie patootie low tier 5 over here is gonna have the legendary spear, and everyone on the server is gonna jump his ass. So whoever kills him gets the spear. Now let's get into the event.
Sure, it's a common ocean, perpetual emotion, but I don't need the comfort of any lies. I've seen the ending, and there's no ascending. Right. Oh, back when I was younger, was told by other youngsters, it might as well be sunset beneath the earth. 'Cause I don't see what they see when they staring at me. I see a window, a limit, a limit, not at all.
And just like that, I had obtained yet another legendary weapon, and achieved the goal of 20 hearts along with it. And then after that, some random tried to jump my teammate, and they like expected me not to help my teammate, but I'm not a bad teammate, so I just slammed them out. Anyway, I think it's safe to say that I won that event. And later that day, I held an auction for some pretty OP items. But the first time I held it, literally only one person came. So he got like stacked gear. Anyway, soon after, we decided to hold the server-wide end fight.
So I started to think about the plans
wasn't really a fight from the beginning. Even after I nerfed myself by removing my mace, I still killed a couple even without my mace, and then the rest just adopted a molding strategy. They went underground and hid from me for the entire time. I caught like 5 of them, but this is so annoying. Like, look at this guy, bro. Let's look at this guy. Is this really how you want to die? Your teammate is leaving you. They do not care about you. They don't like you. And this is just sad, man. You just got pickaxed to death. Like, oh my god, bro. Not this guy again. You're trying to save your teammate? He left you. No, he left you again. But things all started going downhill the moment the dragon died. And to make things worse, I accidentally right-clicked on my mace, activating the ability that sends me into the air for 10 seconds straight. And there's nothing I can do about it, so they just got the dragon egg. That's worth 25 bucks, by the way. I then looted an end chip for an elytra. I was honestly still really bummed out about losing the end fight. I mean, I technically didn't lose, but I did lose the dragon egg, so that's a loss in my book. I'm gonna have to find a way to get back at them for that. Anyway, let's get into the next part of the video. I then went into the nether and mined some netherite. I now had enough so that I could craft the sword whenever I wanted to. This would give me literally every single legendary. I swear it's not scripted. It's not scripted. On my life. On my life. Okay. But on a real note though, I gave those guys so many chances to craft the sword and they just literally didn't do it. I told them where the structure was. I gave them resources. Their lazy bums literally just didn't want to go. And that's what cost them the sword. Anyway, let's move on. Today, I was going to host an auction. And this guy is the same guy that pulled up to the auction the last time. So I just sold him some stuff and we just went our separate ways. After that, I set up another auction for 2 more people and the guy that participated previously. And they went pretty well. And I just ended the night like that. Although I might have given them some OP items like a mace and a warden sponic. Sorry about that, but like the point stands, I'm not an admin abuser, alright? I'm just an admin abuser. Hey, but I'm a cultured admin abuser, alright? Yeah. Not really. Alright, let's get on with it. After this, I released 3 new legendary weapons for the other players of the server to get, cause I really wanted someone to get a legendary weapon. At this point, I didn't really care about my money anymore. It's getting kind of boring as the only legendary weapon wielder, so I just did that. And then something happened that I'm not very proud of at all. I was in call with 2 of my friends, and I was on the Helixic account. And they didn't know that I was Helixic yet, so I was just listening on their plans, and they were planning to jump me. They were fighting originally, but when they saw me log on, they decided to team up and go for me. I knew this, so I was prepared. But still, I died.
Whoa!
I should have won the 2v1. I know I could have. But I simply didn't. And I promised myself I would never let this happen again. Now it's time for the final fight, guys! I'm so happy. I then crafted the sword, the final stepping stone to cementing my power on this Minecraft server. And then I just goofed around for a bit. Oh shoot, that killed you? I thought your unenchanted iron armor would protect you from my density 6 mace. Oh, my bad. It was an honest mistake. And here I was, about to take the hardest fight of the server. Here I go. Yo, do you even know there's a fight going on? Anyway, that definitely was not the fight that I wanted to end my server, so I postponed it until another day.
15 minutes something? Like,
Wait, what?
wait,
Laggy.
bro, whose team am I?
Bro, you are elytra macing! This is against the rules!
Give me the
Anything
sword,
for that
give me the
$100, I
sword,
guess,
give me the
bro.
sword.
Nah, this is looking some bum activity, Lena.
Dude, what did I do? Oh, I'm trying to kill this kid first. Holy. What? Yo, I'm sucking like it's sucking. That's the legendary pickaxe, bro.
Leo, do you want to replace your legendary pickaxe?
Yes.
Give me 4 stacks. Give me 3 stacks. Give me 3 stacks.
I'm gonna give you 1 stack.
Oh,
Bro,
Use it, why?
give me 4.
Wait, I'm taking one of that. One of that. Oh my god, dude. Yo, please give me those. Oh, there's literally no difference. Oh, wow.
Leo, look in your hotbar. Look in your hotbar, Leo.
How far?
Oh my god, you one-shot me.
That is kind of actually.
I can't even eat.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
What did you do?
And then that guy keeps teleporting me back, but
Wait, my sweater is slammed up. No.
Guys, I think we should lead this kid into the nether and then use bed.
oh my god.
Oh, GG's, bro.
Wait,
Bro, it's over, bro.
yeah, bro, it's over. Can I?
Dude, Aquaspace, you low-key suck. Yo!
And after that, the fight was pretty much over. I had won. I'd beat the entire server. I'd finally redeemed myself from the previous loss. There was only one thing left to do. Show respect to the person who helped me through it all. My teammate. So, this is my vault. This is where I store all of the gear that I'd grinded, all of the gear that I'd taken from other players that I killed. And now, I was gonna add my very last set.
Bro, what are these chords, bro?
Just come, trust me.
I'm 1v1ing a spider right now, bro, and I'm low-key losing. Dog. Oh, I see your name. Dog, Dude. There's a skelly on me. It's a scallywag. Scallywag. Oh god, I'm about to crash, dude. Dude, there was an E-chest right here. Oh, I can't even break it. Yo, what's good, bruh? Oh shoot, what the?
Yo, I low-key had a fancy entrance and all that, but like,
Oh shoot, my bad, twin.
no, we're running that back,
Oh.
bro.
Yo, fishy. Dude. Bro made a whole ass like mumble jumble contraption, bro. Bro, what is Bro, is this like Max? Oh, bro, it's out of here. Bro, are we serious?
I mean, yeah.
Nah, he's low-key ruining the clip or something, bro. Like, bro, is this like Max?
Just find out yourself, bro.
Holy, this is like all Max and stuff.
Yeah, it's maxed.
Bro, hold up. Let me snag this real quick, bro.
Legit homeless man
Oh,
right
that's fine.
here.
I'm gonna take that. I'm like low key broke, dude. I'm in like, I'm bro. Like, dude, my armor just broke and stuff. Yo, what, bro, bro? Nah, bro's had this like the whole time, bro. Like, nah. Have you actually been like hiding this stuff? God,
Vault is so good, bro.
bro.
Forgot basic speech.
Yo, no, 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 no. No, why? No, why do we? Oh, shoot, zombie, bro. Dude, why do we low key have this, bro? I've been grinding for my stuff this whole time too. Yo, nah, yo, this is just disrespectful, bro.
Nah, bro. They didn't grind for it. I did. So it's like
Yo,
it's
it's looking fire late. Yo, it's a fireball, bro. But like, dude, oh hell no. Yo, I got 4 electrics. Oh, dude. Dude, how many sticks do you have?
I have a lot, but this is all I have.
Oh shoot,
Bro, if I'm being honest, I was really nervous about joining the server, and you've been a really great teammate.
bro, what? Dude, what are you talking about, bro?
I told you that I would only give you the money if you actually earned it. But now, after 3 weeks, I have no doubt that you did. You stayed on late. You grinded more than I did. You took fights with me and you were always by my side. The server's becoming peaceful. The other players want it. I'm gonna quit. This vault is just a start on me giving back to you. For my last bit of time on this server, I want you to kill me.
Bro, I'm trying to make this cinematic, bro. Bro, dude, like, to chill.
And after that fight, after I gave the vault to my teammate, my role in the server was done. It was time for the other server members to find their place in the server and have fun. But for now, I'm satisfied. But I low-key did have to give away $155, so yeah, the server's so ass, bro. I hate this.